Today's lesson is called Better Health is a Step Away. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.
I am Roger, and of course, we all want to be healthy as we grow older and as we're working and studying. Sometimes we kind of forget about our health, and who knows, maybe someday we're going to get a really terrible disease and the doctor's going to say, hey, if you had been exercising all this time, you'd be healthy now. But gee, doc, I was working really hard to support the family. I had to work overtime all the time. Who had time to exercise? Well, now we're going to talk about a kind of exercise that you might actually have time for in your busy schedules. All you got to do is go for a stroll.
All you have to do is walk. Yeah. Not long ago, we debunked the myth of the superfood. We said superfoods are not a magic bullet. Okay, well, it turns out that walking kind of is a magic bullet when it comes to health. Now, do you only have to walk for the rest of your life in order to stay healthy? No, but as far as a form of exercise is concerned, walking is kind of like the perfect exercise. It's as close as we're going to get to a magic bullet when it comes to health. Yes, better health, everyone, is a step away. Yes, when you're walking, all you're doing is taking steps. So you get the joke here. You want to be healthier? Start walking. Take that first step because better health is a step away. All right, folks, with that, it is time for us to start reading from our article, but before we can do so, we need to take a short break.
Better health is a step away. Walking just might be the key to extending your life. The action we all do every day has been described as the perfect exercise because it's easy on the body, yet it comes with incredible health benefits. However, what you get out of it depends on whether you're taking a relaxing stroll or a power walk.
大家好，第一部分我们看到单字 incredible， 这个字是形容词，指极好的或难以置信的。例如 Publishing a novel before turning 18 is an incredible achievement for a young writer. 在18岁前出版小说，对年轻作家来说是个极好的成就。又或者说 The basketball player made an incredible shot at the end of the game. 在比赛尾声时，这个篮球选手投出令人难以置信的一球。接着我们看到的单字是名词 stroll， 指散步溜达，像是I took my dog on a stroll through the park on Sunday afternoon. 星期天下午，我带我的狗狗到公园散步。而 stroll 除了可以当名词使用外，还可以当动词。我们可以说 Linda strolled into the party several hours late. Linda 迟到好几个小时才慢慢走进派对。另外补充与 stroll 相关的片语，可以用 take a stroll or walk， 或是 go for a stroll or walk 来表示散步。举例来说 The elderly couple took a stroll in the park to celebrate their anniversary. 这对年长的伴侣在公园散步，庆祝他们的周年纪念。
Okay, everybody, it's time for us to discuss the content of today's lesson, so let's get to it. Walking just might be the key to extending your life. It's that magic pill, the magic bullet that might help you extend your life. Most of us want to live as long as we can and to be as healthy as we can. So, of course, if you're talking about extending something, that means you want to make it longer.
There you go. Most people want to extend their lives. They want to live as long as possible. They want to lengthen their lives. And if you want to do so, if you want to live a long and illustrious life, if you want to live long into old age, well, start walking, because walking just might be the key to extending your life. How about that? Now let's go ahead and move on. The next sentence says, the action we all do every day has been described as the perfect exercise because it's easy on the body, yet it comes with incredible health benefits. Yes, most people walk on a daily basis. That's the basic way that human beings get around. You have to get out of bed in the morning, right? Well, how do you get to the bathroom there to shave and to brush your teeth and to take a shower? Well, you walk, and then you walk out the front door before catching a bus or getting the MRT or something like that. So we do it every day. Well, why not just do it a little bit more? That way you'll get this perfect exercise, or you'll add more of this perfect exercise into your life. Now, why is walking the perfect exercise? Well, it's something we already do every day. Further, it's easy to do. We can all walk. We just need to walk more. And yes, it's also perfect because it's easy on the body. It won't break your body down or make your body break down over time or anything like that. And yes, even though it's easy on you and easy to do, it also has incredible health benefits.
Incredible. That means very difficult to believe, but in the more specific meaning here, it just means really wonderful, really great. It has excellent health benefits. It's just as simple as walking, just putting one foot in front of the other. Walking, it's the perfect exercise. People have been doing it for thousands of years, and it's good for us. It has good health benefits. However, what you get out of it depends on whether you're taking a relaxing stroll or a power walk. So, of course, as you know, there are different ways to go for a stroll or to go walking. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it, okay? So basically, it depends on whether you just take a relaxing stroll in the park or if you actually do a power walk. That's two basic kinds of walking there. A relaxing stroll, of course, is just taking your time, not really working too hard, checking out the scenery, looking at the squirrels or listening to the birds or whatever as you take a stroll in the park. Or you might do what a lot of people do these days, is go for a power walk where you walk pretty fast. You're not walking so fast as to be jogging or running, but you're almost jogging in that case.
Yeah, you're walking and you're trying to get a workout. You're walking and you're exercising. That's what a power walk is all about. Whereas if you stroll, or if you take a stroll, you're walking around, you're not in a hurry, you're not in a rush, you're just taking a leisurely walk. Anyways, let's talk about the differences between taking a relaxing stroll or power walking. We'll start to do so after this break. We're going to start talking about taking a stroll right after this.
Some studies suggest going for strolls can reduce stress and improve mood. You can increase this effect by taking a path through a park, since being surrounded by nature is proven to help relieve anxiety and depression. Bringing along a partner is another way to boost your mental state because it can help you feel more socially connected and therefore happier when you hoof it together.
第二部分我们看到动词 boost 指增强、提高。例如 A visit from Lucille's grandchildren boosted her mood. Lucille 的孙子们来探访，让她心情变好了。而 boost 除了可以当动词使用外，还可以当名词使用。所以可以说 If you need a boost of energy, there are chocolate bars in the kitchen. 如果你需要提升能量，厨房里有巧克力棒。
Okay, let's talk about taking a stroll or going for a stroll or power walking. And some studies suggest, or some research suggests, that going for strolls can reduce stress and improve mood. So indeed, even going for a simple stroll in the park at the end of the day can have benefits for you. You can get something out of it. And what can it do for you? Well, it can reduce stress. For example, of course, if you're under pressure in school to do well on your tests and test into a good university or something like that, that is stressful. So maybe after you go to the cram school in the evening, if you go for a little bit of a stroll in your neighborhood for maybe just 10 or 15 minutes, that can help reduce your stress and you'll feel less nervous. And it could also improve your mood. It could actually make you feel happy instead of worried or nervous.
There you go. If you take a stroll, it will help you relax. It will reduce the tension in your life. It will reduce the stress in your life. And it'll make you feel better. It will improve your mood. And there's more. Get this, you can increase this effect. The fact that strolls can reduce your stress and improve your mood. You can increase this effect by taking a path through a park, since being surrounded by nature is proven to help relieve anxiety and depression. So there you go. Taking a stroll is great for reducing stress or relieving anxiety. And yes, going for a stroll can also improve your mood and improve your depression as well if you happen to be depressed. Now, it's even better if you happen to take your stroll in a park or in the woods or in a forest. Why? Because nature has a really, really positive effect on human beings. Nature, being surrounded by nature, has been proven to help you out. Further, if you take a walk in a forest or in the woods or in a park, it's going to be nice and quiet. You could take a walk on the side of a busy street, but that's not going to be relaxing at all. It's going to be loud and noisy and smelly, and you might get hit by a car or someone driving a bike. Anyways, all jokes aside, we've got two kind of important things to talk about right now. We've got anxiety and then depression. Anxiety, everyone, is kind of like stress. Anxiety, though, specifically, is a feeling of nervousness that kind of comes about when you are worried. Yeah, usually anxiety is the product of thoughts that you're having that might not make sense. Yeah, very often people who have anxiety or people who are anxious, they believe that something bad is going to happen to them in the future, even if there's no reason for them to believe this. Yes, like I said before, the noun is anxiety, the adjective is anxious. Yes, a person with anxiety feels anxious. And then we also have the word depression, which I believe we have covered many times before, okay? Depression is not a laughing matter. It's a mood disorder. It's a psychological condition wherein people feel sadness for really long periods of time. They have emotional disturbances and they feel blue or sad for way, way too long.
Right, so of course people are under a lot of pressure, and because of this they might be bullied and they might feel depression. They might have pressure from their parents or from their bosses or whatever. So they might actually suffer from anxiety or even worse, depression. And we're not saying that going for a stroll will cure depression, but it might help you relieve that depression, give you a little bit of a break by simply going out and being in nature. And I should say that we should be thankful that we live here in Taipei, at least I do, but I'm sure it's true in other cities and places in Taiwan, that the cities have lots of parks, lots of places to go and be with nature. Even in my neighborhood, the park actually has quite a few squirrels in it and lots of birds flying around. If you do go for a walk in a local park, it will make you feel so much better, even in a city as big as Taipei. Now, here in the next sentence, it says, bringing along a partner is another way to boost your mental state because it can help you feel more socially connected and therefore happier when you hoof it together. If you go for a stroll in nature or in a park, it would be a good idea to go along with a partner, just somebody else to share the walk with. It can boost your mental state. It can boost or improve your mental condition.
Immediately improve. Over a short period of time, all of a sudden, your mental state is better. It has been boosted. So there you go. Take your stroll. Go to the woods, go to a park, and bring along a friend, and you're going to feel better. Anyways, that's enough for going on strolls. Next, let's go ahead and talk about power walking, and we'll begin to do so right after this.
Power walking, on the other hand, is the perfect activity for those who wish to get in shape with minimal chance of injury. Though it's low risk, it's still high reward. Some of the advantages include improved cardiovascular fitness, decreased risk of disease, stronger muscles, and better memory. It can even help you think more creatively. So if you're stuck on a problem, taking a brisk walk might help you come up with a solution.
第三部分，我们看到一个片语 get in shape， 表示健身、锻炼健康体魄。例如 I want to get in shape before summertime so that I can feel confident in my swimsuit. 我想要在夏天之前把身材练好，这样我才有信心穿泳装。另外补充几个与 shape 相关的片语，首先可以用 stay or keep in shape 来表示保持健康、维持身材。像是 Alice stays in shape by eating properly and exercising daily. Alice 靠着适当饮食和每天运动来维持健康。再来可以用 out of shape 来表示健康状态不良或身体不舒服。例如I am so out of shape that I breathe hard after walking up a few stairs. 我健康状况不好，以至于爬了几阶楼梯后就气喘如牛。接着看到片语 take shape， 这个片语必须使用事物当主词，表示某个原本抽象的想法或计划开始实行或形成。举例来说 An agreement slowly took shape over the course of the negotiations. 经过一连串谈判后，一项协议慢慢成型。最后 whip into shape, W-H-I-P, whip, 有迫使某人事物改善或进入状况之意。我们可以说 The new coach whipped the baseball team into shape. 新来的教练严格训练那支棒球队。再来我们看到名词 fitness 指健康合适。例如 Aaron visits fitness center twice a week.Aaron 每周去健身中心2次。最后我们看到单字 brisk， 这个字为形容词，指步伐轻快的、矫健的。像是 The dancer is famous for his special brisk dancing. 这位舞者以他特别轻快的舞步闻名。
It's time now for us to discuss the final part of our lesson for today. Indeed, going for a stroll in the park or in the woods or in the mountains or whatever can make you feel a lot better, especially if you go with a partner and you hoof it together. Hoofing it just means taking a stroll together. A hoof usually refers to the foot of a horse or a similar animal. Now, here in the final paragraph, it says power walking, on the other hand, is the perfect activity for those who wish to get in shape with minimal chance of injury. So strolling is good for you, but remember at the beginning of our lesson we mentioned something called power walking. That's another kind of walking, and power walking as opposed to going for a stroll or power walking, on the other hand, is the perfect activity if you want to get in shape. Here, the phrase to get in shape just means to be healthy physically, okay? So a lot of people, of course, complain that they're out of shape because they've been working so long, they haven't had time to go to the gym or go jogging or ride their bicycle up Yangmingshan or something like that. And of course, if you want to get in shape, you need to exercise on a regular basis. And if you want to get in shape with a minimal chance of injury, then power walking might be the thing for you.
There you go. Let's say taking a stroll or going for a stroll is not enough and you want to get the benefit of exercise out of your walking. Well, go power walking. It will help you to get in shape. It will help you to get fit. And yes, if you do get in shape, that means you work out so as to get healthy or to get your body in good working order. Now, here's the really great thing about power walking. Sure, going jogging is good for you too, but hey, if you go power walking, chances are you are not going to get injured. Maybe if you're jogging or something like that, you can hurt yourself or you can step into a hole and fall down. Well, that's not going to happen if you go power walking, because with power walking, there's a minimal chance of injury. And here we have the word minimal, okay? This word means very small, or the smallest that you can expect given some set of circumstances. So here, there's really literally no chance almost of getting injured when you are power walking, okay? With jogging, the chances are small that you're going to get injured. With power walking, the chances are almost non-existent. They're super small. There's a minimal chance of injury. For example, you can say, I spent minimal time working at my hobby, and therefore my skills withered away.
Right. Or, of course, if you want to learn something like a foreign language, you don't want to spend a lot of effort doing it. You want to have minimal amount of work when you learn something. But, of course, as you know, learning a language does take a lot of work. But for power walking, that's a good way to get in shape with a minimal amount of effort. You don't have to take up weightlifting or jogging or cycling. You can just go down to your local park and walk faster than you normally do. And it also has a low chance of injury or a minimal chance of injury. Now, though it's low risk, it's still high reward. So even though the risk factor is low, you're not going to get hurt, you're not going to get injured, the risk factor is low, but the rewards are high. So it sounds like it's very beneficial. It's very cost efficient here. Not much effort and not much chance of getting hurt, but you'll get a lot of benefits.
Yep, it's low risk but high reward. Get this, some of the advantages include improved cardiovascular fitness, decreased risk of disease, stronger muscles, and better memory. How about that? Now, here we have the word decreased. We're talking about a decreased risk of something. Here we're saying is that the risk of something is lower now. It's lower or less than it was before. Now, more on power walking. It can even help you think more creatively.
Come up with some good ideas for some art projects or a better way to make money. And so if you're stuck on a problem, taking a brisk walk might help you come up with a solution. Indeed, it might give you a chance to think about things outside the box by going for a stroll, and you'll think, wow, I never thought of that. I've got a great idea as to how to solve this problem. You might be stuck on that problem. You can't figure out how to solve it. Taking a brisk or kind of fast or active walk might help you solve that problem. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation. Here comes our Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文一开始提到说，走路是完美的运动，对身体的负担小，却有很棒的健康益处。那么读到课文第一部分的最后一句，他说 However, what you get out of it depends on whether you're taking a relaxing stroll or a power walk. 然而你从中获得什么是取决于你是轻松的散步或者是健走。好，这个句子有两个文法重点。首先呢，它有用到 WH 疑问词引导名词子句的用法。WH 疑问词像是 what, who, when, where, why, whether 等等都可以用来引导名词子句。那这个名词子句呢，可以用来当句子里面的主词、受词或是主词补语。要特别注意的是，如果你把这个名词子句拿来当主词，它必须视为单数，后面要搭配单数动词。像课文里面的 what you get out of it 是当主词，然后后面搭配单数动词 depends。至于课文里面这个 whether you're taking a relaxing stroll or a power walk 则是当这个受词来用。好，我们来造三个例句看看。第一句是 What she did for her friends is thoughtful. 她为朋友们所做的事是非常体贴的。那我们这个例句里面的 What she did for her friends 就是当主词，然后后面搭配单数的动词 is。好，第二句I wonder whether Gina knows the good news. 我想知道 Gina 是不是知道那个好消息。那这个例句里面的 whether Gina knows the good news 是当受词，它就是当这个动词 wonder 的受词。好，再来看第三句是 They used to work in the same department, and that's how they met. 他们以前是在同一个部门工作，那就是他们相遇的方式。那我们这个例句里面的 how they met 就是当主词补语用。好，接着来学习片语动词 depend on 或者是 depend upon 的用法。 depend on 或是 depend upon 后面呢可以接人或是接事物。那常见的意思有2种，第一种是表达取决于什么，是什么什么而定。例如 Whether we go hiking tomorrow or not depends on the weather. 我们明天是否会去健行要取决于天气。好，这个例句就用到我们刚刚教的重点了。Whether we go hiking tomorrow or not 是当主词，然后后面搭配单数动词 depends。好，再来看第二个用法是表达说仰赖啊或是依靠，意思就跟 rely on 差不多。例如 Jennifer depends on her husband to drive her to work， 意思就是说 Jennifer 仰赖她的先生，仰赖她丈夫载她去上班。好，再顺便补充一下，如果是用 depending on 则是用来表达说取决于什么，根据什么什么来看，那它的意思就跟 according to 差不多。那 depending on 它是独立分词片语，后面是接名词啊或是名词子句，像是 depending on the weather we might have to cancel our picnic in the park。 视天气状况，我们可能得取消在公园里面的野餐行程了。好，以上就是今天的重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Extend. Let's change the date of our return flight so we can extend our time here. Stroll. Martha has made it a habit to take a stroll every evening. Anxiety. Anxiety is the most common illness in the United States, but the majority of people suffering from it never get help. Depression. Many people with depression become good at hiding it from others, so the people around them may never know. Minimal. The presentation was mostly a summary and only included minimal analysis of the text. Decrease. As robots become able to do more and more of the same tasks as humans, the number of jobs available for people will likely decrease.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.